Alright.
I told you. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to beep that out.
Sorry. Oh man, I feel bad for doing
It's alright, it's alright.
that.
No, I appreciate you guys, toning down. So I'm gonna get the fire in the front. Where are we? Make sure that looks good. Oh.
You come in and sit on here.
Yeah, I will. But I want to get it in the shot.
We get a photo and a video of you sitting down.
All right, here we go. So that's going. That's going. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's my hair right.
Yeah.
And I'm.
Get another line.
It's from the studio, and I have a TV screen underneath the camera. So what they're doing is they're looking at themselves in the screen with the camera.
Yeah.
And I have to give them a mirror and a comb and water because they spend all their time doing their hair. And
that's
they
typical.
do this.
That's typical.
Really? Hey guys, you're 12-year-olds, you're 15-year-olds. You don't have to.
That's our brother. It's the generation now that we're growing up in. It's a bit wild, eh?
It is.
Our cousin brother.
Yeah, before footy.
Before a footy game, in the change up.
Yeah.
Footy clothes on and everything. Before the game, and go to the bathroom.
He's always.
Oh yeah, one time they called
Hey, tell him about quality. He's always gonna do that. Wait. I gotta make sure the hair's right.
Well,
Chill.
So in my dorm, top east dorm, when I had the 12-year-old. So this is back in 2001 when I started as a house parent, and I was looking after 12-year-old boys. I had about 20 in my dorm. And my dorm had a full-length mirror in the passageway. And so many times the kids, I'd just walk around the corner and there they are in front of the mirror doing this and doing this. And they've just come out of the shower and they've a towel around their waist and they're trying. And I just have to laugh. I just found it so funny.
It's always good. It's always good to have it. It's always good to have a smile like that.
Hey, how's my beard?
Yeah, it's looking.
And you can tell me, because I've never asked the kids this, some of the older, the guys go around, so I'm filming, and they do this. Now, what's that mean?
It's a jawline check.
Doing a jawline check.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I go like this to the camera. You know?
They're just making sure the beard's just going the way that the jawline's going.
And I love it because I say, look, one day you'll have a beard like Mr. Ims's, but not yet.
You're gonna guess the age, yeah?
Oh, no.
You don't need to do that. No, you don't need to do that. No, you don't need to do that.
Go from this way. All right, let me see. Okay. All right, so you're all under 25.
Yes.
So the ballpark figure. I'm thinking.
You can't
So
give me
I'm-
a hint. You can't give me a hint.
Okay, 19. Up, 21. Oh, 24. 23. There you go. 22. Oh, there you go. So I was right saying you're under 25. Okay, let me see. You're probably 19, 20. 20. 20.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
All right, let me see. Oh, the big fella. The big fella. Oh, the big fella.
You know what we call him? You know what his nickname? Pork chops.
You go like this, guys. Hey, pork chops.
So the big fella, he looks older. I would have to say he's probably closer to 25.
Oh, no.
23.
Yay!
All right. Oh, look, I'm filming the dirt. That's exciting. Is it going to stay up or is it going to keep going?
Hey, wiping the camera.
Thank you.
Oh, review. Whoa!
Oh, good. Yeah. Right.
You'll be able to see it in the screen. Let's tilt it a bit so you can do this sort of stuff a bit, and you can see it in here, all right?
Oh,
All
that
right.
looks.
Does that look good?
That looks good.
You can be the cameraman for me. All right.
Oh.
All right. So, okay. I reckon you're probably Probably 19.
19. Oh, you got a spot on. You got a spot on. You got a spot on.
And 18.
You got that shit spot on, man. Holy crap. You got that.
I just love it that you guys are saying, you're 35, you're 40, you're 50.
Nah, well,
actually 60.
Looking at you, you're like, alright, you wouldn't think you're that old.
Well, as I said, how you hear and here makes a big difference.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you can hang around mob that are similar in that they build you up, don't tear you down, help you feel good, and you support each other, I think so important if you can do that in life.
That is
really is.
Mind over matter.
Mind over matter.
Alright, definitely.
Mind
definitely.
over matter.
Cigarette that smoked in my eye.
Hello. All right, so cameraman, what I want to do now is introduce the names, just first names.
Alright.
Introduce yourselves.
My name's Lance.
Last name, everything.
Lance Jungat.
Your turn. Next. Hand the camera around.
Oh, hey. Hello, everyone. Trey Carstairs here, all the way from Halls Creek.
Yep.
Darren Phones here, from Halls Creek as well.
Hey!
Hello, guys. Chris Carstairs here, coming to you live. Yeah.
I gotta say my actual name or my nickname? Oh, you gonna know?
Come on, say it. Hey,
Come on, mate.
You got the name.
Whatever you want.
Righto, well, Peter Skeen.
Wait for mate.
I'm talking cameraman now, storytelling. At the moment, we've said nothing about where we are. So we need someone to explain what part of Australia we're in and where we are.
Even though I was born here and I know all of this, you got.
All right.
No, you act like you Tio. You act like you
Explain
Tio.
yourself.
You're the one acting like you Tio, so you say.
We're gonna explain. Eli's gonna explain where we're at and what country we're
Explain
at.
where we're at.
So-
Eli Skin, Peter Skin.
So wait, you've got to stop and think that
Yeah.
this story, if I put it on YouTube and Facebook and stuff,
Yeah.
Settle
they,
it.
they could be
No,
watching
yeah.
this from anywhere.
Yeah.
So you need to say we're in Western Australia,
Yeah.
and then you narrow it down.
And let them know it's not our country though. It's not our country, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, well.
Come on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Come on.
Righto, well, we're in a town called Karratha in the Pilbara, Western Australia, and we're at a little place called Mairee Pool. It's a little swimming hole for everyone to go out. Good little spot to have a fire.
Swing.
Swim. Whatever.
Swing over there.
I've got a microphone to go that I should bring out that.
I tell you right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
very lucky to bump into a special bloke like this. Definitely. Thank you for that.
Hey, I'm saying no. What is it recording for?
All right, now talk about one of your favourite things you like doing when you come into this space.
Oh.
But talk to the camera, don't talk to me. This
The
is
thing that we like to do, we like to come out here while we're a bit up and down. But I definitely tell you, like to come have a swim and that, and bump into people, good old people like this. It's definitely good, and get to know what people like this are, and it's always good. Thank you, and thanks for coming.
And swim. And I'm hoping to get some awesome footage of these guys doing their flips and stuff into
flips,
the
yeah.
water before.
Oh, definitely.
That'd be awesome. And of course, what do they do within the first half hour of being here? They woke up the fire.
Yeah. Alright. Anyways, I'll tell the story. So when we first came here, came across this right here, the fire. No wood, no nothing. Felt the heat. Just the coals. Felt the heat. I told you, hey, we'll make a fire from just that. And then my brother over here, Darren, got the paper bark right here. And then paper bark, fan, boom, fire. There you go. Yeah.
Awesome. And also, the other thing I already know about paper bark, it's also good to replace toilet paper if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have the toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
If you got no backstop, look for the paper bark tree.
Yeah.
And what's
It's also good for.
backloop.
Come on, Darren.
No, yeah.
It's also good
for.
Boxing.
We're gonna come over here to my little brother Chris. What's your favorite thing to do here?
Mate, just spend time with family. Food, big thing.
Love
eating.
What's your favourite food?
Oh, that's a hard A.
Anything
Anything and everything except onions.
Onions. I like onions.
I
When
don't-
they're fried, they're nice.
Yeah, they're
onions.
fucking lovely. Excuse me.
My
They're lovely.
partner made a tuna morning,
Beep.
Yeah.
and it had the tiniest onions in it.
Yep.
He went through there and pulled out all the onion from
Oh,
the tuna
did
morning.
you?
Yeah.
I can't eat onions.
Oh,
Right up to this, kid.
That's all right. Not everyone does. That's all right.
Anything and everything but onions.
Yeah.
But yeah, food is my favorite.
Yeah. That's a given. I think everybody likes food.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
the question was, what's your favourite? What's your favourite food?
My favorite is probably gonna be a goanna fat.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, good.
A goanna fat. What's yours?
The long neck turtle, I gotta say.
Oh, long neck turtle.
Have you tried that? Long
No.
neck turtle.
I haven't yet.
Yeah,
It's one of the
long
things
neck.
I haven't tried yet. No.
You haven't
One
tried.
thing
You
I
haven't
haven't
tried
tried yet.
a freshwater turtle yet.
Nope. No, I haven't.
Haven't.
Well, I'm in Alice Springs. There's not exactly a lot of turtles.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you're gonna come to my country then.
Well, then I can.
You're gonna
It's
come to
close
my
to a
country.
guana. Tastes like
You're gonna come to my country.
You know what I like to eat? My favorite thing to eat?
Yep.
Black-headed python.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I've not eaten snake.
Yeah. Black-headed python, bro. No. Hey, mate.
Hey.
Keep it parental guidance.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nah, we
What?
love the joke.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sand frogs.
Sand frog, that's what.
Try
Yeah.
sand frogs.
Sand frog.
Good. Tastes like chicken.
Look, there's so much I've not tried yet.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about it now.
Well, you met the right one, brother. Yeah.
Ah.
What's your favorite thing to eat? What's your favorite thing to
I have to
eat?
say my favorite thing to eat is cow kidney.
Oh. What about you? What's your favorite food to eat?
Oh, milk cuts too.
Ooh, milk cuts.
I just say anything fresh time. We got fresh beef, fresh seafood.
How long are you here for?
No fun. All around, bit of all around, bit freshy.
Even lobster.
Yeah.
You're a desert bloke, buddy. You're a desert bloke.
Yeah, exactly. It's everyday life.
Desert bloke, man.
Well, the headache I have being at Christian schools, we don't encourage our kids to.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Look, I'm preaching the converted here. You guys know what I'm talking about. We've all seen that there can be when alcohol sometimes turns people bad.
Yeah, definitely.
And so at school, we of course no alcohol. We encourage them not to do alcohol because sadly there are some that don't know when to stop,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
exactly.
keep going until that other part of them comes out,
Yeah.
and then you have you lived it, you've seen it, I've heard it, and so in this case with you drinking that, I'll probably just trim it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're right.
definitely. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You're explaining
And
it.
you see his father,
Yes.
full Christian man.
Oh,
He's a priest.
yeah.
And he guided us to the right path.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
We also went to a Catholic school. Have you heard of Karratha Aboriginal College in Perth?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I still went to that.
Yeah. Well, there you are. So and that's had what you don't know is that your family would have asked you to go to that school. There's a good chance.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys asked to go to it.
No, no.
Maybe
No.
mates were going to it. You wanted
Yeah.
to join them.
Actually, we was the first that went there of all our mates.
No.
Oh, who's there?
Daniel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, our second oldest brother graduated there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that's what your has been in place for like 53 years.
Yeah.
So
In a way, their big brother set an example for them. To, you know what I
that's
mean?
exactly right.
Yeah, he set an example to go to where they are now.
Well, that video of Tony Pendle I showed, he's working at Uluru as a tour guide. He's only been doing it for 3 months. I interviewed him, and but his little brother is watching him, and his little brother's so proud of his older brother, and it shows.
Definitely.
And I got the little brother interviewed Tony, and it was a great story that I put together. But this is where we've talked about family before and how important family is. It's so important. But comes with that is if you can find yourself, you can try to keep people close to you that help build you up. It is sort of so that the mob that might rip you down or not be tear you down.
Family can pull you down.
It's family sometimes.
To be honest, I think, I don't know, this is from my point of view,
Yeah.
but I think these two boys, they really looked up to two of their big brothers.
Yeah.
One of them was on recruit, he was like gonna be an AFL star, another one did play AFL,
Yeah.
but now it's like, it's different. Like,
Yes.
They act different, it's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Stuff, but they were a big inspiration for these boys to try to get to AFL.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
It's played, in a way, it's played a big lot. It's played a big role in their life. You know what I mean?
Well,
In a way.
It was like a high expectation for me and him.
yes.
Everyone expected me and my little brother to chase AFL.
Yeah.
But we had different goals.
Yeah.
Like
And-
he graduated, I dropped that.
Yep.
I chased work. So I chased the money instead of chasing my goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was chasing footy.
but mom and dad didn't have the money to
Yeah, support, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And don't get me wrong, footy's fantastic.
yeah.
But in terms of a job, you know, you only can do footy to what, 30?
Yeah.
And then what's happening with the rest of your life? What else are you going to be doing? So thinking that bigger picture is important. And we've got Karratha at Urara. And it's great. I've filmed stories of the kids getting up at 6 a.m. It's pitch black. And there's ice on the field, and they do the morning training. And I've done stories. You can see it on Urara TV. But what's really great with that is Karratha is setting up those little ones to have a strong work ethic. That means, you know, I said I'm going to do this. I follow through, and I will do that. And that's
Definitely.
where you said you're going to be part of Karratha. If you want to come and do these things, you need to do training. So that little one then goes, I need to follow through. And go big step.
Yeah, always.
Definitely. It always has a thing for like young Aboriginals to get up and know that they've got something to do in the morning. It makes them think that, like, you know,
So
they got something to do. Like, it's always good to have that encouragement
exactly
in their lives, you know. Like,
well, we can have like 80 fellas, and most of them, nearly all, they pretty all get out of bed at 6 a.m. a.m. at winter with frost and ice on the grass.
yeah,
They all get up. While not all of them want to play footy, so some of them will just help to cook the scrambled eggs and the bacon, and they'll help with that.
it's always
all
good when you know.
Yeah.
No matter if you're not gonna play, if you're not gonna run around and play footy, but it's always good. Long as you got the boys up and ready to, you know, education is number one thing
Yeah.
in a community, like as we speak, you know.
And teamwork. Teamwork goes a long way.
Definitely.
Building that
Guys
teamwork.
like you and Karratha are just the right person to do it, you know. Like,
We've had some fantastic. Well, Karratha's marvellous. It's really a good program.
and it's been the number one program for Aboriginal kids nowadays, you know.
Keep them in school.
Yeah, keep them at school, keep them going to what they achieved, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely good.
So all right. So you guys are still at school? You're finished school?
we're
Still at
all
school?
Nah, we're all out of
All
school.
right. So just generally, what do you do? If you found yourself jobs?
Yeah, I can.
He's
me and Dodo were.
let him know what you are. Let him know what you are.
I'm a trade assistant for. I'm working for. I don't want to say the company
Yeah,
name.
that's
just
all right, that's
because,
all right.
yeah. But yeah, I'm a trade assistant. I'm working out in Nampugia mines. But it took me a long while to get the job. It took me like almost a year.
Yep.
Yeah, because I didn't have a resume.
Yeah.
I didn't have the standards that everyone have when they graduate school. 'Cause
Yeah.
I dropped that.
Yep.
So I had to work extra harder, you know. So I did a Rio program for 6 months. I did that as best as I could, but I feel like I could have done better, you know. But I didn't, and I didn't get a job. Only 3 of us did, out of like I think 25 or something.
Yep.
But yeah, only 3 got a job out of all of us. But I got the certificate for finishing the program.
Oh, awesome.
That helped me get a job through the company I'm with now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going onwards from there. But I'm looking forward for another job, you know, like I'm looking for apprenticeship. At least I got that on the back of my shoulder, and that could help me improve with my future, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I wish I could go back in time and graduate school, or I can go to a school and explain how my upbringing and what I went through and drill it into their head, you know, and set a stepping stone for those, you know.
So you've got wisdom of time. So you've lived it, you've experienced, and you've now had a chance to look back and go, I could have done this differently. Or I could have done so. This is where the mentorship is so important.
Yeah. But I would never change the way my past made me.
Yeah, because it's made you where you are, who you are now. Yeah. Oh, awesome.
And he's my family, you know. My same mother, same father, my little brother. I always try to set an example for him and him, because it's my mum, for big sister, for son. First cousin over there. And as he told you, my big sister made a stepping stone for him, you know? It's my brother-in-law. But we all like brothers. Yeah. We never put one another beside or above or below. Yeah. We're always with each other, no matter what.
And in my mind, I think to myself, so if one of you stumble, the others are there to say, hey, hold on, pick yourself up. Yeah. Do this, and that's the important thing with family. If you can get that support network. So one of the things I tell the students, and it's really hard because when you're a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old, you don't think that way. And one of the things that I often sort of say is, if you can find yourself a job, if you can find yourself something that you get a bit passionate about, you like to do, you enjoy doing, is so important. It's much better than you get up in the morning going, hey, good, I'm going off to work. But we know life doesn't always work that way. We know that life, it gets to be, you can get up in the morning, have a bad day, and you don't feel like going to work. But that's where the Karratha thing comes in. You do that commitment. So you've said, okay, I'm going to do this job. I've said I'm going to turn up at 8 o'clock every morning, even though I had a bad night and so on. I still will, because that's that commitment element. That really is character building, makes you stronger.
And with Karratha, it sets the standard, you know.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does. Even just waking up, that's a big step for the young fellas that I want them to know, you know, just waking up and going to school. That's a big thing. Yeah. Not going to school, getting high grades and everything, just waking up from sleep and going to school and changing the ways from the old ways. Yeah.
Karratha did, I can say for all of the boys, you know, Karratha did play a big role in doing what we did in our lifestyle, in our young lifestyle. Yeah. It did play a big role, like getting us up 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, that's a hard thing to do. To get a
middle of winter, it's freezing cold.
Yeah, exactly. It's a hard thing to do, but when you got standards like that and you got people to, you know, that are there to, you know, give you everything and make sure that you come into school and get an education like that, it's definitely worth it. And doing the small things that are just like that, like how Karratha provides and shit like that, you know, it's always good.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely good.
So
it plays a big role in, you know, like how we are now. Like we're all educated and we're all respectful and that. Well, played a big life.
People are often surprised when I say I've been at the one school for 25 years. Yeah. People are often quite surprised. How long? Alice Springs, 25 years? And in that time, I've had about 6 or 7 different roles or jobs within the school. And for the last 15 years, I've done this media thing. And it's my passion. I love seeing young little ones getting more confident. Hey, can you say hello, you're RTV? And that's what we start with. I get them to say, hello, you're RTV to the camera. And they're all shy. And you start them doing that. And it's easy to memorise. It's not a lot of English words, so it's easy to come off the tongue. But what happens is I build on that, and over the time, I say, now I want you to talk about, we're in town at a job expo. Can you say, we're at the job expo in town? Can you say that? And they've got to memorise those words, because as you know, when English is your second or third or fourth language, it doesn't come easy. English, it's a terrible language. It's terrible. It's really hard. So that's what I do. I'll then coach them, and then I'll say 3, 2, 1. We're at Job Expo in town, and I put that to the story, and it looks flash. And then they see themselves in chapel on the big screen, and it makes them feel good. And then I send it on socials, and their family see it, and all these comments and the likes and so on. There's over 13,000 followers on our school's Facebook page now.
That is very special.
When I started with Facebook, the school's Facebook page 15 years ago, there was 300.
Yeah.
So it's taken a long time
to get from 300 to 3,000. It's a very special thing to do.
The other thing, because I run the page, I can look at a lot of the statistics.
Yeah.
And there's a big mob here in Northern Territory. There's a big mob in the Northern Territory, true, but there's a lot of mob around the coast of Australia that also follow us.
Yeah.
And that's my belief that there's a thirst. I've always believed there's a thirst, there's a hunger out there to show young Indigenous mob making strong choices. That means going to school, and that means having family that say, hey, I want you to go to school. So you guys going to Perth, that was probably fairly scary for you. Boarding school, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and so that wouldn't have been easy. You had family there already, which is a big step.
Yeah. No, it was like years apart. Our brother was school.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so me and him, it was just me and him. I'll let you tell a story. You tell a story. You talk. How you felt when we went to Karratha.
I need the camera close to you because the mic won't pick you up otherwise. But share your story.
But for me, boarding helped a lot actually. To be honest, like especially with the routines, like always waking up at the same time every day. Because at home when we was back in Broome, when we was staying in Broome, when we get up, we just sometimes we sleep in or don't go to school at all. But when we went to boarding, it helped a lot. Like we'd get up same time every morning, have the same routine, and then over time it became natural to like get up at the time. Even when we went back to home for holidays, still be getting up at the same time, you know. And yeah, I think it helped a lot because even when it comes to work, I reckon now we're gonna still have that little routine, you know. Get up nice and early, have the routine. Oh, that's a big thing, routine. Eh? You know, have a good routine. Yeah. But yeah, drinking and that will like mess up the routine, to be honest. Like, I think that's a big thing for the Aboriginals too. Alcohol, that's a big problem, I reckon.
Yeah, because you see a lot of the older people like that drinking
Yeah.
and drinking.
What's your advice to the young
What is your advice to saying
for the Aboriginal people for drinking?
Well, it's gonna happen. You're gonna drink. Like everyone experiences drinking, but to be honest, it's not worth it. Eh?
Try not to abuse it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Drink if you want, but don't abuse
Like
it.
it's good to have like a good drink now and then, but like it's just when you go overboard, just you lose yourself. Like you're not yourself. Like the alcohol takes over, and you're just not yourself. But I reckon drinking, try to keep that out of your life. But yeah.
I use this term about sometimes people drink too much and it brings out a different part of them.
Yeah, it does.
We've all seen that.
we've all
So-
seen-
so-
we've all
Well, I'll
experienced
tell you
that.
what's funny. How you saying that?
tell you about it,
I was literally watching a video the other day on TikTok, and there was this one girl. She was talking about, you know how
I think I seen
they
that.
call drinks spirits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see that.
She was like, you know the reason why they call it spirits? I got it, daughter. I got it. You know the reason why they call it spirits is because it's like at some point when you're drunk and whatnot, and like you say you black out.
Yeah, you
And
don't
then
remember.
stuff happens that you don't remember how it happens. They say it's because, well, somebody sort of took over your body, and that's in that sense like a spirit took over your body. So that's what that girl was like. That's the reason why they call it spirits, because once you black out and you get to that certain point and you do stuff that you don't remember but other people around you remember it, it's because something took over your body and made you do stuff that you don't remember.
And nowadays, cameras are everywhere.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you go and watch this video, did I do that?
Yeah,
And that now is the thing, that happens.
yeah.
That is the common thing nowadays. Because you don't really know what happened to you. You can't talk. When you look at it, you ever got
Hold the camera. Hey.
It went down the wrong way, whatever it was. It went down the wrong way.
I wanted to ask you, what made you stay at the same place for so many years?
The kids. So you heard me talk about how I've always believed it's good in everyone. There is good. But you still can get some people that can be real nasty, real bitter, real carrying a big chip on their shoulder, and everything they see through their eyes is You still will get that.
Yeah.
But I've always believed there's good in it. So I had this one little fella, and he was being expelled, right? And I was back then I was a house parent, and he was really, really horrible. He's there. We got him out of class early, so we're trying to get him off campus before the day finished. Because you can imagine a kid getting in a car and leaving when all the schools come out and all the fellas are there. It's not good. Yeah. So you try to do that before everyone comes to watch. And this little fella, and he was really nasty. He was saying horrible things about my daughters. I hope this happens to them, and so on and so on. Yeah. But I've always believed there's good. There's still good in him, and that's one of the things that's kept me going at my job is the kids. And on the whole, they can be marvellous. But that still doesn't stop. I've watched it where I've had some young fellas go through men's business, and they come back with an over-exaggerated. And they're standing here in your face, but that's where being the adult in that picture, you step back and you go, I can see what's happening and I can understand what's happening, so I'm not going to react back. And he can be in my face and he's swearing away at me and so on. And then the next day I'm going, how you going? You good? And it's as if it didn't happen.
Well, in this situation, I think 3 or you? Did you?
No.
Only 3 of the boys here actually went and did that. Yeah. And they don't act any different.
Yeah.
No. Like they were like the same, 1, 2, and 3. They all went.
Yeah.
I was too busy with school and work and stuff. Where the boys, they had a little bit more free time to do it.
Yeah.
Because from when I was 17, I was working.
Yeah.
As soon as I left school, I was working. And I haven't stopped working.
Yeah.
You just ask these boys, I haven't stopped working.
Well,
have stopped working?
Yeah.
Well, we sort of didn't have a choice. It was already planned, because that's our way. But we sort of came out with the same ego. We a man. But my mom and father told us, no matter you went through man business, you're still a kid. I'm your mother, I'm your father. You respect that.
Yeah.
You never above and beyond. You always.
And sadly,
I wish now generation, all the young boys get that through their head, Even though you went through man business, don't think that you're up here. Your mom, your elders, all the older people, they're always on top, no matter what. Because they're the one who raised you, and you never treat them different.
One of the hardest or saddest things that I've do is we get kids who don't have strong parents. Yeah. So I'm hearing there's a lot of that's coming through in who you are today, and you've had some strong family. Misho Wollagong is his name. Fantastic young kid. He's from Roberts River, Bollarua.
Yeah.
He's just finished his apprenticeship, and so he's now a automotive technician, or what do they call it today. And I've done multiple stories with him. He started at Urara as a 12-year-old. He was a little fella when he first started, and he helped me, but he was quite confident, and he's quite strong reader. So he helped me do Urara TV, so I've got a whole pile of bits of when he was a little 12, 14-year-old. And I just last year went down and filmed him getting his apprenticeship, and it made me so proud that he got through that. But he had a strong grandmother and grandfather that really kept pushing him. And one of the things they kept pushing was, you need to get a good education. You need to go back to school. And as you imagine, living by yourself in Adelaide, big city, is really hard. But he's got some good support, and also SAFLNT, whatever it's called. They took him on, and he did the footy thing down there, and that really helped him because they were marvellous in supporting him in his time down there. Yeah.
I got a question for that kid that was like the little runner back or whatever.
Yeah.
Did he turn around and?
He never came back. So he was expelled. So I really don't know what happened to him in his later life. But yeah.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing though. It's like some kids, no matter how hard you try, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, they just won't come around. They won't. You can try to be that role model, you can try to talk to them, try to teach them this, try to teach them that, but their mindset, they just won't. They'll just keep doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, they won't listen.
And that's the sad thing, you can only try so hard.
Yep.
But I just hope this video inspire young people coming up, not just young boys, young girls as well. Because it is hard for young girls nowadays coming up in this world.
I would also say it was like one big thing was, I don't know if this Nampugia told you his backstory, but
Tell me a bit.
he was a bit of a handful and a half. Like I'll just say straight up, he used to steal cars, do this, do that as a kid, and he did a lot of that stuff. And the way how my big sister got him was she seen him in court, and she's a lawyer, and she seen a little boy in a bad place, and took him in for a little while. Only supposed to be a little while, and then he ends up living with us from when he was like 13, and he hasn't left. And now he's 22 years old. Been 9 years living with us.
So, and one of the things I remember I said that we were talking about when you were sharing your story, I said how any change has to come from here.
Yeah,
It can have other people saying everything to you, and that's what you were sort of saying.
Yeah.
The change has to come from inside the person.
I think it was
Definitely.
the support he didn't have. That's
I'd
why.
say like
And the family. Because
experience.
He has family. He does have family, but they weren't different.
Yep.
None of them were there for him.
Experiencing.
He's getting to know them now, eh? What?
Experiencing the way that the life changed like ever since I met, ever since I met their big sister, it's been a big change in my life. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it's been a big turnaround, like
Well,
it's-
it hasn't been easy.
yeah, it hasn't been easy, but all I can say, like it did change.
One question I asked you, my brother-in-law. What was the switch that made you go towards nah?
So I haven't had that question asked to me, but so the big switch that was for me is just like I say, to be honest, I say the boys, that were there, and like Javon, Phoenix, Judy, Freddie, Bobby, and that. It was just a big experience, like people different than to what I was used to, like
Hanging around a
people
different
different.
crowd.
Like it was
yeah.
just a different crowd that I was used to, and I didn't really get used to it. Like, first night that I went there, it was a bit different. I put myself in a bit of a
Yeah, exactly.
in a tight corner that I wasn't used to. I went out the back. That wasn't really used to. Like I was used to Javon and that.
Yeah.
I knew him from school and that, but like their big sister, really did change my life around. Like she was a big,
Big influence on
big
you.
influence in my life. I'll tell you, like she was. Today I can't even. No, I tell you right now, I can't even go that far without her. She's been a big experience in my life and it's changed my life a lot. And I'm grateful for her, like all my brother-in-laws around here.
Yep.
Like I'm the only brother-in-law that's here, but fuck, I tell you, sorry, my bad. But I'm saying, it's been a big change in my life,
I think it's not just him though, a lot of us boys.
Yeah.
My father and mother, they split when I was really young. So I was up and down here and there, schooling here, everywhere. Then from like 11 years old, I was with my big sister now, who's with who took him in, and then one of my other sisters. They're my cousin sisters, but that's my dad's big brother's daughters. So it's like really close family and whatnot. Oh, you can just hold it to your head. But yeah, since I was 11, I was with them type of thing, and then I went schooling away in Perth, come back, schooling away again, come back, and then when I came back, that last time in 2020, I was supposed to finish school that year. I made it to year 12, did the whole year 12 ball and everything like that. Did one term of year 12, I actually screwed my head on. Started getting my grades up. It went from being C's and D's to A's and B's. And I was trying. I was really, really trying. because I really wanted to graduate. That was one thing I wanted to do. Then I come back here, then COVID hits. And I couldn't go back to Perth. I couldn't afford a laptop to do online classes or anything like that. So after that, I just ended up staying here. I came around the next year, I turned 17. I went and got a job as an apprentice at Toyota as a light vehicle mechanic. Did that for 3 years, but the management was a bit, how you going? So after that, I ended up leaving, and then once again I was looking for work again. Then I landed a job at a really good company, but I had to leave due to certain reasons. I worked there for 2 years, got my certificate out of it as a surface extraction operator. Got 3 tickets out of it. I won apprentice and trainee of the year award through KDCCI. It was a big thing. I was on a radio station. I had a plaque. Hey, get the bird in the camera. Get the bird in the all this and that. And then once again, I was looking for work again. I started working at another place called Perry's Merchants. For a little while, it was like just doing deliveries. So I had my truck license at the time, so I just went around driving trucks, delivering food here and there. Now I started at another job, once again truck driving, Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturdays. But it's like I've been, since I was 17, since I left school, I've been doing nothing but working, trying to do this. I managed to save up enough money to buy myself that.
Yeah.
I was really happy with that. 27 grand. Don't worry, I'm good.
Awesome.
The next thing I gotta do is I've been telling the boys, I tell everyone I want to buy a house. That's my big next move.
Yeah.
So I just gotta keep saving, trying to work, and that's my next thing.
Goals.
Yeah.
And you're
My
meeting
first
those
goal
goals.
was I wanted to graduate, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get that.
Yes.
Then I wanted to finish, be qualified mechanic. I couldn't get that due to the management. They really did stuff me over a bit. Then I ended up getting a certificate through one job. Then I managed to save up enough to get this. So I said my next goal, my final goal is I want to get a house. Eventually I do want to finish my apprenticeship. I only have a year left.
Oh.
And then I'm a qualified mechanic.
Awesome.
But yeah, due to that management, it just stuffed me over. And I've been since 17 just working, 23 now and still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, and that's a really good story. It's
Yeah.
and again, we've talked about this before. This sort of stuff doesn't come easy,
Nah.
and there's a lot of family behind you.
Yeah.
So imagine giving you that push
Yeah.
to do that and so on.
That's why I say it all goes back to my sisters. Like,
Definitely.
it's funny they like, oh, you need that father figure in your life, you need a brother, you need this and that. I've got 3 sisters from my mum and my dad. Only one sister from my mum, my younger sister, but I'm the only boy.
Yeah.
I've got no big brothers. I've got cousin brothers,
Yeah.
but I don't have any blood brothers, like
Yeah.
from the same mother and father.
Yeah.
So it was like them being there, and then one of my cousin brothers being there, a bit sort of being that role model, and my brother-in-law as well. That's the type of support I sort of needed, I'd say. And one big thing that I took notice was when I was younger, my father was pushing me to be this AFL star that he couldn't make it himself.
He
Couldn't do it himself, and I, according to him and a lot of other people, I had all the potential. I was really, really skilled at the game. I went to Perth. I was schooling in Perth. I played footy for a bit there. I was playing at one team called Warnbro Swans, and I had my old coach. He was my coach when I was playing there, and he ended up going over to Peel Thunder at the waffle team.
Yep.
And he said, you have some of the best skills I've ever seen when it comes to footy.
Yep.
If we just get you, if we get you in shape and we do this and do that, you could easily be playing at the top level.
Yeah.
And I was about 16 at the time, and then that's when I finally realized, I was like, this isn't my dream. I've been chasing a dream for somebody that I hardly talk to anymore. Someone that wanted to sever ties with me and don't really talk to me. So I was like, I'm not chasing that dream anymore for someone that doesn't want to be there.
Yep.
So I gave up on footy. I put on a lot of weight.
Look, we all do that.
Yeah, I gave up on footy, put on a lot of weight, and I've just been working.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really did. I chased it. I got to that part where I could have been on waffle, and then I ended up just kicking it to the curb. And now I just work.
That's a great story, and it's a great example. And again, family was behind a lot of that.
Yeah.
And for you to get to that journey or that point where you realised, footy's, because there's a lot of pressure to do the footy thing.
Yeah.
There's an enormous amount of pressure.
And then we also have like other brothers that's in AFL.
Yeah.
That's doing that. Like, one of them just recently retired due to injury. Shane McAdam, one of our big brothers, he used to play for Adelaide Crows.
Yep.
Then he played for Melbourne Demons. One of our other brothers, Irving Mosquito, he played for Essendon. Another family member for us named, Jai Farah?
Jai Farah.
He plays for Gold Coast Suns. Another one from the same place as us in Hall Street named Toby Bedford.
Yep.
He still plays for GWS Giants.
Mm.
So there's a lot of family members that have been there, done that. Some are still doing it. But then it's like, do you really want to do it? Because I seen the backlash of the boys when they made it there.
Mm.
Some of them, it's like, all they get is calls. Do you have money? Can you give me this?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Humbugging.
I just want this. I want this. I want this. And it's like, well, at least if you're working and you're not in that big thing, people don't know how much you get.
Yeah.
People don't
Definitely.
always have to ask you for money. They don't know when you're paid.
It is a big not, you wouldn't say disappointment, but it is a big thing when you're a young Aboriginal, right?
Yeah.
And you're going through that, and you're in a big stage, and you always got family back at home, you know.
Yeah.
That are always, you know.
They're gonna ask.
They're always gonna ask, you know, and they all like, you're always gonna have time for them, and you're always gonna, lend them this and that.
Yeah.
But
And I think the other thing would be is, if you made it to that level and you was really going through it and stuff, it's like you'll have family members that you don't even know. They'll want to know you, they'll want money from you,
Yep.
they'll want to be your best friend.
Mm.
But then it's like, where were you when I was growing up? When I wasn't nobody. When I wasn't getting none of this success. Now all of a sudden we family. How does that work?
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of people like that try to just ride off their success when they had nothing to do with it. They weren't there supporting it. They weren't there through the tough times and hard times and all the struggling. But as soon as they get that success, all of a sudden, yep, I helped this person. I was there for him when he was young. You wasn't there.
Yep.
But then you want to, ride off their success to be at that level. That's a bit wrong if you ask me.
And even to this end, so remember I've been talking about Tony, who's working at Uluru as a cultural guide, and his little brother was there, who's only, 12? Your little brother was asking for money, and Tony's saying no. No. He just out front just says, but that's, I hear you, and yes, I know that's a big part. The humbugging.
That plays a big, to be honest, that plays a big part in Aboriginal life. Not Aboriginal life, but I'm sure it does play in a bit of,
Just in
any race and then that. But it does play a big part in whenever we do follow your dreams and you end up getting there. It does play a big part, and it's always good to, help your family and members and that. It's always good. But you stand on your own 2 10 feet and you've got there.
Mm.
End of the day, I'm not saying you shouldn't give back to your family, but I'm saying it's always good to do. But
within reason, my daughters are 25 and 23, living and working in Adelaide, and there's times they have a hard time, and I'll send them a little bit of money. But they don't humbug me for it, ask for it, but I'm happy to support them that way from time to time. And that's what family's about. You're there to help each other at times. It doesn't mean you do it all the time.
Can I ask you, how do you go about sending family money and that while you're traveling and that?
So I just use, I send money to their
even
bank.
if you don't, but
their
I'm
bank
just saying,
accounts.
how do you go about it?
Bank accounts. So I've got their bank account details.
Yeah.
So I can transfer money out of my bank account to theirs nice and easy, and that's just quick and easy.
Oh.
So that's the way I do it. That works really well. There are other ways of doing money transfer today.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
No, but it's always good, especially you in a way, you're traveling, you're making yourself, you're enjoying yourself at the moment as you're going, as you are.
Yep.
And it's good to see you doing that, and it's good to see you bump into us like this, and it's always good. Like, I hope, next time we do bump into each other, it's always a good welcoming. And
Oh, for sure. So you guys visit
Definitely.
Alice Springs anytime. Come to Urara College and ask for Paul. That's me.
yeah,
Everyone knows me, and I'm more than happy to. We'll catch up, and I can take you for a bit of a walk
Definitely.
around and look at the school. And
most of them boys, most of them boys, they're all from Halls Creek and that.
yeah,
So
so it's not far.
definitely, it's not far,
Not far.
not far at all.
Yeah. So you're more than welcome to pop round, and I think it'd be really good. I mean, if we out the time sitting with you guys and learning a little bit about your life journey
Yeah.
and what brought you to where you are today, and I'm hearing really strong values, or that
definitely.
and that's really good. And I think that sort of story needs to be shared more.
Yeah.
Especially from young Indigenous mob
Yep.
to other Indigenous mob. And we've got kids at Urara that have got very poor family stuff.
Yeah.
And they're this little fella, I can remember, and it sort of tore my heart. So, being a boarding school, all the clothing's numbered, okay? And so I even remember his number, he's R12, and a little young 12-year-old fella, and it was the end of term 4, and I sent him home, and we went home with the school undies, that's fine, R12. Then 8 weeks later, he came back to Urara. And the first thing when you come in, hi, good to see you. Now, into the bathroom, into the bathroom stall, throw your clothes over the top and I'll wash them for you. And here's your uniform and clean yourself up. He was wearing the same undies I sent him home 8 weeks earlier. And they accidentally went in the rubbish bin. I didn't even bother washing them, But when I asked the CLO, so that's the community liaison officer,
Yep.
so that's the mob who go out to community and talk to family and interview them, and before they come to school. I said, what's his story? He says, his grandfather lives in a tent shed out the back of so-and-so. He's got there's no routine in his life. He doesn't know where he's going to eat that night or that day. He just goes and wanders into houses and open cupboards and gets food. So he came to Urara, and this is the part that always amazes me about young children, is how they adapt. So within a day, he adopted the security that came with routine, knowing that he would sleep at night and there's going to be no loud noises, there's going to be no fights. I do sleepovers at times, I run a tight ship, but he knew that, I'm going to have breakfast and lunch and dinner, I'm going to have supper, I have a shower every morning. Showers were not compulsory in the morning, but every kid did it. And this was the thing that's part of that routine, that bigger picture. And so he loved the space. He really adapted to that space because there's a lot of security that came with just knowing routines and, of course, knowing consequences. So if someone gets a bit silly, acts up, there's a consequence. Five push-ups, simple things like that. But it goes a long way to sort of knowing that there's his world around him has got routine and so on. And that's sadly... many of our younger Indigenous mob don't always have that. So you guys are blessed to have that as your background. That's a big part of what made you who you are today. It's so enriching in the soul. So great to hear. It's really good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No,
You're right.
most of us boys, it's been a long, tough, I'd say. Most of the boys that know, experience it. Long, tough ride all the way to where we are now. But definitely.
One of the hardest things, which you need to be sensitive about, is what impacts Urara a lot. It's sad that it happens all too often. Is sorry business.
That thing is with the sorry side. I feel like that's the only time the family, everyone gets together.
Yeah.
They don't get together.
They should get together for the good stuff. But I feel
Christmas.
Like that's the only time they get together.
Or birthday or something, but it's not. It's only for sorry business. Like you said, that's the sad thing. When it's sorry business, everyone, all the families there
Comes together.
But when it's a good occasion or something, none of the family there.
You don't see so many.
You only see quarter or not even that. Everyone's just all spread out.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know about these two, but it's like back home in Hope Street. I haven't been back there for maybe 6 years or something like that. And the last time I went there was for a funeral.
Yeah.
We don't just go there for like, oh, I'll go catch up, see family. We'll go have a big barbecue. Everyone will get around and see each other. No, it's always when someone's passed away. Yeah. And then that's when you see that much people rock up for that one funeral. And then after that funeral, you never see them again. You don't talk to them. You don't text them. Only the immediate ones that you're with are the ones that you talk to.
Yeah. Now I
They
hear.
might be family on the day, but after that day, they're not family.
Everyone's not here, you know, like
Oh yes.
most Aboriginals don't have people like her that's around, you know. They don't have a strong character as she does. It's,
That's the sad thing, you know.
they need they need more people like her, but it's good to have people like her that's around because it'll change people's life, you know. Like I've experienced it, it changed my life, and
Oh look, this has been fantastic, and I've and it just spontaneously happened, and you guys pulled up here, and there was noise, and you were laughing, and I'm there going, hey, this is great. Look at you guys, and then you're in the water within 5 minutes. You know, that
5
was
minutes.
yeah.
One vlog as soon as we got here.
He wants us to do a flip for him.
Well, well,
Jump in. What we gonna say?
I am
With
going
all of
to.
us. You want some? This is our saying. You want some?
In a bit, yeah.
want some?
Not right now. Let's. I've got to stop this, and I've got to set up camera gear.
Yeah.
So this filming has been going for 60 minutes already. So I got a 60-minute talk.
definitely.
We've talked for over 60 minutes, which is great. But look how much we've learned about each other.
That is a special time.
You want some? Come get some. Yeah.
That is a
How
special
many
time.
my students do that all the time, and I mean, Therese, they don't need to see your muscles. Put your shirt down, Therese. Our kids do that all
Hide
the
your
time.
guns, mate. Yeah.
But the older guys love to flex their muscles if they can. They always will try to.
Yeah.
And I'm there going.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah.
You got to remember, this is a really wide angle lens.
You get all that.
Oh, that was funny. We've been talking for this long, and the boys have tried their hardest not to swear.
We did good. You've done great.
Except for him.
He's slipped a couple. Only a few little ones.
But how you going?
But as I said, I was very appreciative because when you first put up, there's a few words.
Oh, no,
But then, without anything being said and without saying anything, you guys just seem to tone it down a bit, and that's marvellous. You guys sort of picked up the space, picked up. Hey, this guy I don't know is here. We might just tone down the language a bit. Yes, it's okay.
My last advice for all you young fellas and young ladies: never let your past define you now. Don't let me.
Say less! Waka, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Waka? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Hold it. I want to get I put my phone in slow motion, so I get that and this. This is recording for 63 minutes, so I'm going to stop at the start. Train them, and I've trained them to go. I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then they do it, or they talk. So I've trained them all to do that. So I'll do the same with you guys. Let me just work out.
I'll do on his house.
Alright, so
I'll record you doing something
you good? So you record, now record 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Hey. go. What the fuck?
Hey. Alright, this is your song, man. This is your jam. Go. Hey, Lance.
Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Go Lance. Hey.